sige.
Ano ba to? Yung good morning everything. Is everything okay?
Dito kami ngayon sa AMA Computer Learning Center kung saan po
Gumagawa
kami
kami ng certificate, parang certificate for graduation.
hindi ba diploma?
Nilalagyan, diploma pala.
Ayan.
Nilalagyan namin ng ribbon.
Yeah.
And it's almost there. 2 weeks more to go. Yay!
Dito kami ngayon sa AMA Computer Learning Center kung saan dito kami nag-aaral ng IT. Ito po yung ginawa ni Ate Beth na sample. Wala pa yung original na diploma kaya kukunban muna.
Years we can get our diploma.
Wow, 48 years? My God!
Joke lang. Paano kami gaganda katulad?
Hello! Nandito ngayon si the beautiful lady. Hi!
Lace. Vlog. Hindi, vlog.
Hindi, nag-vlog.
She's a vlogger. Hi, ex, sabihin mo na.
Ang aming...
in Hong Kong. Thank you for gracing this important occasion. To Ms. Helen Gutierrez, registered nurse, directress of AMA Hong Kong, members of the faculty, we express our deepest gratitudes for making all of this happen. It is such a great honor to speak before you on this very special occasion. I stand in front of you today with so much joy in my heart. To our dearest visitors, fellow graduates, a blessed and joyful good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Marilyn Moran, OFW, a self-supporting student from the Philippines. I'm standing here today proud to share my thoughts with all of you. First of all, I would like to congratulate all students, including myself, on finally reaching this day. Perhaps, like most of you, I was born into a poor family. My father was a wedding bed dealer, while my mother was a laundry worker. We barely gained enough to feed the four of us. We barely had a house. From an early age, I saw how tough life was, that even a day's meal was hardly won. It was literally I struggled for survival every day. There were days when we went to school with an empty stomach. From a young age, I felt the loss of my mother and the sacrifices she had made for us to live. I wanted to support her. So when I finished my elementary education, I went to Manila to work with my cousin for 4 years. I was just a poor girl, but that doesn't mean I haven't had a dream. As any girl, I hope that one day I can repay my mother for what she had done for us. So I decided to pursue my education, even though I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I was 16 when I decided to go home and continue my secondary education back in my hometown of Alitao, Nueva Vizcaya, with hope and determination. I didn't go back down, even though my parents told me they couldn't afford my education. I didn't go back down. At the time, I went to school with an empty bag, an empty wallet, and worse, an empty stomach. I didn't back down because I had an ambition in my life. Once I was in my first year, I had the opportunity to take promotional exam that our school gave to students like me. And I passed. I passed the exam and got promoted to a higher stage of the year. In no time, I graduated from high school. I was one step closer to my dream to change my life and get my parents out of poverty. My next ambition was to serve abroad. So I went to Singapore to look for greener pasture. Around the time I was 20. I was blessed with a kind, caring employer to whom I told the story of my life. Eventually, she helped me buy our first land, where I built a house for my parents. Finally, they built a decent house to live in, something they can truly call their own. We may not have a comfortable life, but it is a great life. Way better than we've had before. And now that they are settled, it's time for me to fulfill my other dream. To get a computer programming course here at AMA Computer Learning Center, Hong Kong campus, and to see me wearing a black toga. As I stand in front of you, I would like to take this opportunity to send my love and gratitude to all teachers and the staff for guiding us on our path to the end of this race to make our dream come true. To my fellow graduates, thank you for all the memories we built through ups and downs that we've shared in the past 2 years. It was part of the journey of my career. With all that I have been through, I recall thinking, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Who then is responsible for man's misery except himself? For certain cases, we are the cause of our own misfortunes. Yet, instead of acknowledging failure, we find it easier to blame. Bad luck, unlucky star, providence, or even God, when in truth, our unfortunate star is one's own incompetence. We have learned so many times that God will not put a heavy burden on small shoulders. The burdens are always in line with our capacity to carry them. So if you're having a dream and you're facing challenges and misfortunes, don't sit down. Don't ever give up your dream. Instead, you need to be strong and put yourself above the situation. You have to conquer the feeling of impatience, rage, and despair. Only then can you confidently say to yourself, I am stronger. Thank you.